Courtney.
And I'm Casey, and we are the South Barber News Team.
You viewers probably noticed when you logged on that there was a new setup on the website. Creating the new website was the web design class. They worked long and hard on it, and we hope to keep it current. We thank them for the new website. Well, Casey, it doesn't seem possible that this 9 weeks is almost over. With all the activities, we hardly have time for schoolwork.
I know. It's not like I ever do it anyway. But yes, let's see how busy we really are.
Let's go to Corey and see what's been going on with the National Honor Society.
This year, National Honor Society held its annual induction ceremony on January 24th in the high school library. 5 new members from the junior class were inducted: Allie, Brooke, Clarissa, Moira, and Nacy. In order to become a member, the inductees had to meet standards of service, scholarship, leadership, and character. If they met these qualifications, they had to write an essay to be admitted into the National Honor Society. During the ceremony, current members from the senior class read a description of each of those 4 qualification areas. The inductees then recited the NHS pledge, and the ceremony was concluded with a message to the new members from Mr. Gillick. The entire group then gathered for pictures. Congratulations to all the new members on your induction. Now over to Clarissa, who has NHS activity news.
The National Honor Society started Valentine's Day off with its annual fundraiser, Singing Valentines. The NHS sold about 112 Valentines and raised about $560. The money raised by NHS goes towards engaging motivational speakers, getting presentations for the school, as well as helping local residents with bills and many other community services. Singing Valentines made many people's day and brought about tons of smiles. There is no doubt that this is one of the best projects done by our National Honor Society.
This year, the South Barber FFA had many fun activities planned for National FFA Week. On Monday, since the new first-time members, or freshmen, are called green hands, the officers started off the week by painting their hands green. On Tuesday, the organization sponsored a faculty-wide breakfast here in the lounge. This was consisting of donuts, milk, and juice. Wednesday, they hosted their annual livestock judging contest. Thursday, they headed down to the grade school and had lunch with their pals. Friday, the South Barber FFA officers and their partner will head down to the grade school and present a presentation for Food for America. The FFA members with animals will also have a sponsored petting zoo. National FFA Week was a major success.
Thanks, Casey. South Barber's Scholars Bowl team had a great year. We participated in many meets and did well in most of them. At the league meet, the contestants competed valiantly. We had a very excellent meet but fell short of the league title. At regionals, the team, including Lena Hess, Corey Hostetler, Kale Gertie, Shauna Guile, and me, Jace Thurman, competed very hard against some excellent teams. We went undefeated until the last round, where we lost to Central Christian by 10 points in overtime. We received second place as a team. On February 12th, the state team, who included Lane Hess, Kale Gertie, Paige Lambert, Shauna Guile, Amber Weavy, and me, Jace Thurman, traveled to Natoma, Kansas. For as inexperienced as we were, we competed well, but the competition was too tough. Mrs. Doherty, the Scholars Bowl coach, said this about the team. The highlight for us was the opening ceremony. We thought we were at the Super Bowl minus the smoke and lights. Each team was announced, and they walked out on stage to their own theme song. Ours was Black and Yellow by Wiz Khalifa. After that, each individual member was introduced. It was truly exciting. Thanks for the comment, Mrs. Doherty. Although only winning 1 game, we came away from the meet with more knowledge than before. So guys, with a little more experience, next year is our year. Now back to Courtney at the news desk.
Thanks for the update on Scholars Bowl, Jace. I think I could have made it all the way to state on my smartiness. Don't you think, Casey?
Oh yeah, I'm sure you could with all your smartiness, but probably not on your smartness. Anyways, this year our Boag welding shop has a brand new plasma cutter. Now, as you can see, this is not just any regular plasma cutter. This is generated by a computer to make precise cuts. This plasma cutter was sponsored by the King Estate, the Monty Thompson Foundation, the Fraternity Youth Initiative, and the Kiowa General Store. This was greatly appreciated and has been used very well in the shop this year. If anyone would like to have a project made like this one, please contact Mr. Bying at South Harbor High School at 620-825-4214. All proceeds will go to the South Harbor Ag Department.
Gosh, you really are making some super cool projects with that plasma cutter. Let's go see what Sam's doing with Stuco.
Thanks, Courtney. Well, the Student Council decided this year to have a question of the week. Many times, questions that deal with holidays, special occasions, and prominent people, such as Martin Luther King, Kansas Day, and the record 24-hour snowfall for Kansas. Students are allowed to make a guess and submit it to hopefully win a prize. Questions are posted on Monday, and finally on Friday, the answer is announced, along with the winner who gets the prize. And what are these prizes? Well, the local businesses help out by donating a prize, such as pizza, beef jerky, or gift certificates. All the things kids appreciate. We'd like to thank the local businesses for helping out with this fun activity. Now to forensics with Kelia.
This year, the forensics team is off to a great start with a great team. On February 5th, we hosted the first meet for the season. It went well with no complications. Our first tournament in which we competed was at Medicine Lodge, where Corey Hostetler placed first in oration, Moira Kimmel placed fourth in her serious solo, and Montana McCullough placed fifth in informative. Corey's first place qualified him for state. With 31 members signing up for after-school practice, the team is looking forward to a successful season.
Homecoming week was again another exciting time this year at South Barber, with students coming in pajamas, tacky attire, and black and gold. Unfortunately, we missed traffic light day and opposite sex day because of snow. This year's basketball homecoming queen is Rachel Watts. Since Stafford doesn't have a girls' team, the coronation was held prior to the boys' game. Following the boys' victory against Stafford, the students boarded a bus to Alva Bowling Alley, where there was pizza and some very competitive bowling. The students would like to thank the Booster Club for funding the bowling party. I think I speak for everyone when I say that it was a blast. Now back to the news desk.
I really liked bowling better than the regular homecoming dance. I hope that we can do that again. Maybe you will join us next time.
I kind of wish I would have toughed it out and gone. Let's have a look and see how the basketball teams are doing.
This year's junior high basketball season started on November 2nd. Competing in the Cherokee Tournament on November 16th through the 20th, both teams came away with the championship by defeating Moreland. The girls winning by a score of 33-26, and boys topping the opponent by a score of 48-44. Rounding out the season, both teams won the league championship last Thursday night. The boys defeated Attica, finishing with a score of 43-20. The girls played Cunningham. The final score was 27-15. Coach Rector is the boys' coach again this year, assisted by Coach Mott, and has done very well since he started as the head coach. Coach Kaur is the girls' coach, assisted by Coach Bine, and has been successful for several years. Coach Bine had this to say after the game. The girls worked hard all season. They had a lot of talent and drive to get better, so the league championship was a nice reward for them. Both the teams worked very hard to get where they are today. Congratulations to both teams. Now to Elizabeth with Lady Chief Basketball.
Being a cheerleader, it has been thrilling cheering on the girls' basketball team. There sure have been some teeth-clenching games. The team's record is 12-5. During the girls' 54 Classic at Skyline, the team placed second with a score of 21-32. When Coach Roberts was asked what he thought of the 2010-2011 girls' basketball team, he stated, "They are progressing nicely and doing very well." February 22nd, Skyline pinked out their gym for breast cancer awareness. The cheerleaders helped sell pink t-shirts like the one I'm wearing today. I can't wait to cheer for the next game and hope for a victory. Now to Christian for the report on boys basketball.
Thanks, Elizabeth. The boys basketball team is having a great year. Coach Brad Morris said, "The season has been very productive. We're getting better every time we hit the court, and we're hoping to continue that into the postseason." True to their coach's words, the team has gone on an 8-game winning streak, improving their record to 13-5. The Chieftains won on Parents' Night, which was to be the team's last game at home. But the team played one last home game against Pretty Prairie due to a snow delay earlier this winter. This is the first year that 1A basketball has been split into Divisions 1 and 2 for the tournament. Now there are less teams in each division. Because of this change, there will be no regionals this year. Sub-State will begin for the Chieftains Friday, March 4th at Norwich. Good luck to the team for the rest of the year. Now back to the news desk.
And hopefully we'll all do well at Sub-State with my amazing cheer section, of course.
Yeah, now if you could just say the right words to our cheers. We certainly keep our student body busy, but we all need a rest sometime. And that's when we all look forward to spring break. How about we go to Keely and see what she's up to?
After Christmas break, the first question students ask is how long until spring break? Well, it's right around the corner and students are as antsy as ever. My family normally goes to Kansas City for the Big 12 tournament. Let's find out what other South Barbara students have planned for this spring break. So Dylan, what do you have planned for this spring break?
I'm going skiing.
Where are you going skiing?
Breckenridge, Colorado.
Never been skiing, but that sounds like a whole lot of fun.
Yep.
Let's go ask Murphy, what do you have planned for this spring break?
Sit around and chill.
Sit around and chill. It sounds like a lot of fun to me.
Yep.
Let's see what this table's doing. Are any of you guys doing anything cool for spring break?
We are going on a junior senior trip.
Oh, for FFA?
We are going skiing.
Sounds like a lot of people are going skiing for this spring break.
Yep.
So Allie, I heard you have something really fun planned for spring break.
Yes, I do. I'm going to Hawaii.
Really? My parents just went to Hawaii and they said it was really beautiful. I bet you have a lot of fun. It sounds like the South Barbara students have a lot planned for this spring break. And back to you, Courtney.
Well, Courtney, we certainly have a lot planned on the calendar. We don't have much left on this newscast.
But we still do have tons planned, including music contest, prom, track and tennis seasons, and of course, graduation. Stay tuned at southbarbara.com for when those dates are. We hope you'll join us again in May for our next newscast.
You stay classy, South Barbara.